I got upset with Snyder, and I simply said to him, listen, like, that's not how this is going to happen. And I told him, like, I'll fight you for my beer right now.
And so when you told him you would fight for your beer, what did you do at that point?
He said, okay, sure. I don't know where or who had my beer at that point in time. And I kind of just put my hands up, getting ready to fight him.
When you say cans got thrown at the car, who threw cans?
Multiple different people.
Did you throw any cans?
Yes, I did.
And what kind of cans did you throw?
I threw my Bud Lights that I had still.
Were they empty cans or were they full cans?
They were full cans.
Okay. Do you recall where you threw the can?
I believe I was on the other side of the car at this point, so on the passenger side now. And I believe I hit the door, the passenger side door, and then the other can I threw completely missed the car because I believe the car was moving at the time.
So you see this defect in the windshield here?
Yeah.
Did you recall doing that yourself?
I did not do that, no.
So if that was done by somebody else?
Yes.
You were doing some drinking there while you were hanging out?
Yes.
And that was, you had no more than 2 beers, right?
No more than 2 beers.
How do you know no more than 2?
Because I know it was no more than 2 beers.
What makes you so certain about that, no more than 2?
Because it was only 2 beers.
And that was only in 30 to 40 minutes of being there that you had those 2 beers?
Yes.
Was that power drinking? Was that a fairly regular speed to have 2 beers in a 30 to 40 minute period?
That's pretty normal.
Do you recall whether or not you said anything in the group chat?
I think I mentioned one time just calling them pussies, but that's it. That's all I said. I only said one thing.
And Mr. Valle, he had this helmet on, correct?
Yes.
And he had that helmet on the whole time, right?
No,
No, you believe he took that helmet off?
he did take that helmet off.
You believe he took that helmet off?
I see it in the video, yes.
In the video, you see him take the helmet off?
Yes.
And what does he do with it?
He smashes me in the back of the head with it.
And then what does he do with it?
Hits me again in the back of the head with it.
And then what does he do with it?
Not sure.
Does he put it back on?
I don't know.
So it's your testimony, sir, that he takes the helmet off of his head, swings it at you, and hits you with it twice.
Yes.
And then you're not sure if he puts it back on or not.
No, the video's over.
And ultimately, somebody pulls you by the neck up off the ground, you said?
Yes.
So you would agree somebody was trying to break this thing up?
Yes.
Do you recall speaking to officers on May 15th at about noon when you were at St. Vincent's Hospital?
Slightly.
Officers Millington and Nugent came in and they talked to you while you were there, right?
Yes.
And you told them that your friends and you had reached out to the kids who jumped you and told them to come to Tyler Rich's house at 43 Laurel Glen Drive now that you had your friends with you, right?
I don't recall that, no.
You don't recall that?
No.
Do you generally, in your everyday speaking, say that you don't recall something?
Objection argumentative.
Sustained.
The defendant walked up with like his shirt up over his head, like trying to hide his face almost. And he was saying, where's Aiden King? Where's Aiden King? Where's Aiden King? Just repeatedly over and over again. And by this time, it was me, Ty Wood, and Nikki DeJesus all next to each other. And we're like, don't worry about it. Like, it doesn't matter where he is. And I pulled the shirt off of his head. And I was questioning him, saying, but what are you doing with that on your head? Why are you wearing a shirt on your head? You look
So
stupid.
you reached out and you put hands on Mr. Valle.
No, I just kind of went like that because he had his shirt up on his head. So I just pulled it down.
Shirt was on his head.
Yes.
You reached out and touched the shirt,
Yes.
but that's not you putting hands on Mr. Valle.
Not in a physical way, no.
You thought you were straightening his shirt out for him, making sure he looked okay.
Yeah, I mean, I never really seen people put their shirt up on their head like that before. I didn't know what he meant by it.
You didn't tell him, Aiden, I don't know where Aiden is.
Yeah, I did say that.
Oh, you did?
I don't know where Aiden is.
I thought you told him, don't worry about it. I'm right here.
Pretty much, yes.
So that's not, I don't know where Aiden is, right?
I said all of it, yes.
You said, I'm right here,
Believe so, yes.
indicating to him that you were the person he needed to deal with, right?
No, I was just the person in front of him.
The tip of the spear, so to speak.
What do you mean by that?
Well, you were the first one that was confronting him, right?
Yeah,